I am Namani Gauri Shankar. I am a retired marine engineer. I am making this video with reference to the movement of Amaravathi farmers demanding the capital at Amaravathi and not in other places. First of all, in our nation, the population to MLA, population to MP ratio is so high that they are very powerful people. Wherever they are, that will be the capital. It is a doubtless thing. And this in my childhood, Dr. B.C. Roy, the then Chief Minister, wanted to make a new capital away from Calcutta, slightly away, not very far, Kalyani, but people did not cooperate and he had to continue with the status quo. And now, undivided state was broken into Bengal, Odisha. Instead of many people tried to make the old city, even now famous as more than 100 years old Cuttack as capital, but new young blood then they said we could have a different place, and 40 kilometers away it was a barren land. There they built the new capital, Bhubaneswar. And here in Andhra they are asking for a new capital, a farmer's land, very fertile land, and then telling that we are giving we gave away the fertile, very asking fertile land for capital was wrong, and their giving was further wrong. Because any capital, state capital is an assembly, what you need is an assembly hall, where a few MLA quarters and ministers' bungalows. In Bombay, very small space, they have occupied all this, not 3,000 acres, etc. Here in Amaravathi, they asked for a huge land and the farmers gave it. Initially, I used to see the videos that we have not been paid for our land, we are giving for capital. Then those videos went off. That means they were paid for the land. Now they are demanding for capital there, because they have been given the price for their land. The next things the then Chief Minister promised, he could not complete in his term. And this is where a new question has come. Can a Chief Minister take decisions and execute things which run beyond his domain, beyond his terrain and domain? And it has already happened. So the present Amaravathi farmers asking for capital to be located there has no meaning. They have been paid for their land. The other things they are not getting. If it was a job, many people agitated for steel plant at Visakhapatnam. They gave their land, and later on, the East man was given the corresponding families were given jobs in the steel plants. Here, assembly is not industry for many jobs to be given. If they were given the price for the land, that the other things promised, something would not be done. It is something like that. Whoever is winning, he becomes a Shah Jahan. This should not happen, and it has happened. With the next Chief Minister, they are asking him to load. And another thing, this very fertile land was uncalled for. What land is required is barren, arid or semi-arid land, or barren land, or Borumbok land, useless for anything, because very useful people are going to land there. They will make the land itself will become, and very few people will, normally people after voting, they forget these people. They come with folded hands for votes. After the votes, the return journey, not many people have to do with the MLAs or MPs. So the location of the mainly the three capitals. Because I appreciate this young man, Jagan Mohan, has taken that decision. If he was 70 years old, he would not have taken this decision. Because he is young, he has taken. I compare this with that time, many years ago, what have been running, they are running. Because in Bombay, both Western Railway headquarters and Central Railway headquarters are in Bombay. Similarly, Calcutta, Southeastern Railway headquarters and Eastern Railway headquarters, both in Calcutta. Nothing, whatever the British ran, the people simply join and get rid and go away. What is a change can be done only by new young people. And that's what this young man has done. And another thing, with respect to port, Calcutta is port city is capital. Mumbai port city capital. Visakhapatnam port city. What is wrong in this becoming the city capital? I don't understand. It's very good. It becomes a capital city as other port cities having been capitals. Here in our nation only it happens. It has gone around the world. Nowhere it happens. A politician coming to sell the rice or wheat grown by farmer to the people. In other countries, if they go approach the farmer, simply they will take the gun and say, you produce your own rice and sell that to 1 rupee or 2 rupees. This is not happening here, and that's why the root support price. This term is not nowhere in the other industrial world, whether it is pencil or manufacturing cycle or anything. This basic minimum support price. This language is not there. And on the other hand, they adore the Jai Kisan, etc., but they screw him highest. But this very term of minimum support price is wrong, because it is being marketed by a person who is not producing that. This is very wrong. This will go away only with the advent of gun. And when I say gun, people, when I had a meeting on the ship, they were saying there will be too much of misuse. And whoever people rose about the misuse of gun, they were the people, they were scared of gun, because they were the culprits. They say, you are very free with the gun. I said, gun is the basic thing. That why you don't have so many court cases in America? Because the presence of gun, it prevents the frauds. Most of the frauds are done by own brothers and brothers-in-law or sisters-in-law. So all these, they come to an end, because the person is staying in the same premises in the night. Anytime they will take the gun and shoot. The fear of death is sufficient from deters the person to carrying out any cheatings. So Modi sir, go ahead. You went ahead with demonetization. You go with the next thing, gun, and that will correct many of the solutions. Very very large number of court cases. They will come down They will come down to 1/5. This is my guarantee. And message for this farmers leaders, take it. You take out large big tag. You don't come to shoot with a big tractor. You come with a gun. And because you are an important person, you get the license. Your presence of gun with you, that is sufficient to. It carries a different weight when you are talking. And most thing is, you must keep the politician away from your produce. That is my message. But this is my request. Okay. Here what is happening is, whoever is winning, he becomes a Shah Jahan and plans his own fancy things. And the execution of the fancy doesn't get executed in his own term. It spans over the next chief's domain, and this is where the clashes are coming and things get unfinished. So this is a point to be taken into consideration, solution to be found by political science people, and is a problem for the political science people.